It's incredible experience, and I really appreciate that you invited me. And it was remember, it was an awkward moment that I thought I would cancel it because busy, but it's ridiculous. I would miss something very important experience and I'm happy that I'm here. It's always, you always get knowledge, you know, through looking through the pictures of younger people. You always get inspiration, and I definitely, you know, like 2 days we look through many pictures of different photographers, and they cover different issues. But some of the stories are amazing, you know. It just, I would love to meet these people and try to get some tips how they got that beautiful stories. So for me, it's all about inspiration, and I think it's a very what we've seen, what we choose like the best. It's a very high level professional body of works. And good luck, you know, next year will be double more pictures, there'll be more photographers to take part, I'm sure. It's becoming important, you know, for young people, we already talked about it, but I don't mind to repeat. For young people, photography is a very important way they express themselves, and this is the way they want to tell the story. They don't want to write, they don't want to read books. So visual language is very important, and they taking pictures everywhere now. You know, just like everybody is trying to express themselves through photography. Selfie, it's a new definition. It's like 2 years ago we didn't know about it. Now everybody's taking pictures of themselves in crazy places. So, and that's why I think to have that kind of contest is very important, to show the direction, what is important, the value, the significant things, what we pay attention. So to help them to understand that selfie is good, but there are people around and you can actually tell a story about these people, and they do it, which is great. So for me it was an incredible 2 days of amazing experience. 3 days, yes. 3 days, and I really hope I'll be here next year. Absolutely, no, it's a very, I always want to improve myself, never stop, I never born, and I think it's a very dangerous way if you're born, if you're cynical. And I have a lot of plans in my life too. But definitely I want to do something different, you know, just if you covering news, it's one story. But what I really want to do is to do my own personal projects, which I really care about. And it could be a very simple subject. It could be one place, it could be one small community. But something I want to spend time and explore and tell the story. And that's what I really need now, and not just chasing the news. So for me, it's a very important moment in my life, and I'm very clear about it. And I've just realized that I'm like a bad actor of one role. You know, like if they need somebody to go to the bad place to cover it and to survive, it's one of them. But it's a bad idea to be an actor of one role. Life is more reachful, you know. Just I want to do something more about normal life. So for me, it's and I missed it, and I want to prove that I can do it. I was incredibly lucky because when I decided to be a photographer, I met a group of amazing photographers back in the Soviet Union. They were independent, they were honest, and the same age like professor, you know. I mean, I had an incredible opportunity to understand the profession through them, and they were tough, you know. They were tough to teach, and I think it's very important. So, what is really important in our profession, to have a master who can help you to understand not just how to take the pictures, but it's more about meaning, what do you want to tell. So I was lucky. I met one of the famous war photographer when he was alive, Evgeny Khaldei. I met the photographers who spent a lot of their time to help me. And I would never be who I am now without them. There's no way. Photography, it's all about moments. It's just click, you know, and there's so many moments, but that's interesting about photography. You can click many times, but if you get the picture, you don't need to see it on the screen to prove that you got it. It's just like suddenly inside of you, you got good feeling that you got it. But that's interesting, you know. Just you go to some amazing place. You try to get as much as possible to cover something incredible, and next day it's already history. And if it's a history, it's like it's more than just to have, and you have in your pictures. And I think it's more important than just to have a beautiful car or house, because you can share these pictures and people can understand what you witness, you know. So for me, it's all about moments, you know. But you need to be patient to wait for these moments. Sometimes it takes days, sometimes it takes years, but there's no example, you know. Just like every story has its own moment, for sure. By chance. It's happened by chance, but I am very happy that it's happened. There is photographers and there are photojournalists. I'm a photojournalist, and it's a privilege because I can travel, I can witness incredible events. It's just luxury. It's as I already mentioned, it's just amazing to see the world by yourself, not through CNN, to witness revolutions, changes in different parts of the world. But it takes a lot of energy. I know for sure that the war ages people. Sometimes affects your mind and your. But I don't mind. It's part of the job. But definitely, it's not good for people who love you, who care about you, because they're always missing you.